Good evening and welcome to the Tilak Maidan in Goa, as we once again are ready to witness an exciting encounter between Churchill brothers and Rajasthan United. The league at its ending stages, with a few more opportunities for us to enjoy the teams on pitch, and they will come out to show their very best. The individuals are very motivated to perform and catch attention of the viewers, and not just the viewers, but more importantly other teams are watching as well, and prepare themselves with some confidence growing in them with every minute of game time for the next season. And they will want to prove a point to their own head coaches as well, why they deserve to stay and why they deserve another chance up next. And this is the dressing room of the home side, Churchill brothers, the Red Machines, in full flight, I would say, because they are coming into this one with 2 back-to-back wins. And the team arrival earlier in the evening. We'll soon hear out what Francis Bonnet had to say before the game.
Well, in my point of view, it's true that Churchill always make a team to try to fight for the league. But, well, I came here in the second leg and team was fighting for the relegation almost. But we show that we have a squad with quality, and step by step we win the matches, and we came now and we want to finish. Let's see if in a 6th position will be good for us if we win today, and that's our aim today.
How did you find the level of league this year, with promotion and relegation? What let's see?
Well, it's true that more competitive sometimes, some matches, but well, now we are not fighting for relegation, we are not fighting for promotion in the last matches, and we are showing that still wants to win, and we are competing every match, and for me that's important.
What is your message for the
Well, that they will enjoy this match because we want to show our performance, our level, and finish in the best way to have the deserved holidays.
Thank you, coach, and all the best for the match.
Thank you so much.
Well, they're not fighting relegation, they're not playing for promotion. They're here to enjoy and express themselves and show their very best here to the Indian football fans. Churchill brothers, a big name in Goan football and Indian football. This is not a position they would want to finish at, and as Francis Bonnet mentioned, 3 points can maybe possibly help them finish 6th ahead of Delhi FC, who of course have a match in hand. This is the dressing room of the away side, Rajasthan United. They haven't travelled with their full strength squad, I would say, in terms of the depth in the squad, not just the first 11, maybe resting a few, maybe just changing around and giving opportunities to a few. But Pushpender Kundu has believed in his players, in his boys, and we'll hear out from Pushpender Kundu. He's always been a special one to talk to, and we'll hear out soon.
No, I think you must correct yourself. We already immune from the relegation, so we just try to give the chance to our the youngster in the game, as like the last match, and there is no threat, and there is no situation for must-win game. Yes, we try to finish in a good note, that will be there. So, but there is no must-win situation.
What went wrong against Delhi FC?
No, it's not happen wrong anything. It's happen with any team. If you see the ISL matches, if you see the Champions League matches, happen with any team. So sometimes it happen that, and if you remember the score line, 9 goal in one match. We scored 5 and they scored 4 only. So it means, so we got unlucky on that day. So it's happened in the game. So we scored unlucky self goals. Otherwise, we played really well.
What kind of a game are you expecting today against Churchill brothers?
Yes, of course, Churchill playing in their home ground, and they have support from their local fans. So definitely they try to finish their game in winning note, and as we try to stop them and try to get the maximum point from here.
A wonderful perspective hence from Pushpender Kundu. He says that some days are yours, some days are not, and hence this season may not have been theirs, but they believe that they're doing the right things, they're taking the right steps, and they will be continuing to do the same and get better results in future. to get you introduced with this game and talk further with me in the com box. Welcome, Nilay Trisen.
Hello, Basha. Good evening. Good evening, viewers. Well, both the teams are playing for pride, and this is the Churchill Brothers team. And 4-5-1 is the formation here. Ogana, Louis Ogana is a prolific scorer. He is playing up front. He has already scored 5 goals. He has Martin Chavez and Costa, Gogo, Stanley, Fernandez, Raul Raju in the midfield. And Churchill Brothers, of course, has a very experienced goalkeeper in the form of Subhashish Roy Chaudhary. And they're up against Rajasthan United Football Club. Really nothing to lose for Rajasthan, nothing to lose for Churchill Brothers either, Bhasha. At the moment, Churchill Brothers are at number 8 and Rajasthan at number 10. So this is the Rajasthan United Football Club team.
Well, they have gone with a similar formation, at least on pen on paper. Sachin Chau on goal. Varito gets a start with Amritpal Singh, Nam and Surajit Negi. No Jefferson today in the starting 11. Novin Gurung plays in the midfield out wide right with Somar, Raghav Gupta and Kokuki central. Siddharth and Richardson, Tenzil, of course, sure starters. The officials for today's game, referee Jamal Muhammad with assistant referees Shaurav Sarkar and Christopher Peter. Fourth official, Muhammad Junaid Sajid, and this is the standings. Mohammedan have already taken the title home. Their gateway to the ISL has opened with the two teams right now on 8th and 10th.
Yes, at number 8 are the Churchill Brothers team, so they can go a few notches up if they can win this match, and Rajasthan also can go up a notch at least above Aizawl FC if Aizawl lose the rest of the matches. And at the moment, well, not only are they playing for pride, individually they have something to get as far as goal scoring is concerned. We have Denzel, who has already scored 16 goals, and he is at number 2 in the goal scorers list. So if he can score a hat-trick today, he will go past the Gokulam striker, the prolific striker who has already scored 18 goals. That's Alex Sanchez, who scored a brace in the last match. And if he can't score any further, and if Denzel can score a hat-trick today, so he will be the highest scorer. Well, it's all ifs and buts at the moment, though. He's at number 2. So a few things to play for. And of course, as Bashir was saying, the players will surely try to prove themselves and prove their mettle. So that not only their team but other teams will also have a close watch on them for the next season.
Absolutely, and there are a few established names as well who would like to guide the youngsters. Pushpender Kundu said he's giving opportunity to the youngsters, but at the same time Churchill has some good youngsters to watch out for. The likes of Lalrim Ruata Arwalte and Gogo have been promising, so has been Stanley Fernandez. One fine for the season, I would say, for Churchill Brothers. And Subhashish Roy Chaudhary, the man providing all the experience from the back, has led the team for quite a while here in this season itself. But Martin Chavez today has the captain's armband taken over.
Yes, of course, not only the youngsters, the veterans also have a thing or two to prove. Subhashish Roy Chaudhary, for example, is already 37 and is going great guns. Maybe he will have something more to prove, and maybe he will have some more seasons to play. And Subhashish and Norindam, they are very experienced players, veterans in Indian football, and they have been doing pretty well. And well, as far as the head-to-head are concerned, well, Churchill Brothers and Rajasthan United Football Club have played 5 matches so far. Rajasthan have a small edge. They have won 3 matches, and Churchill Brothers have won 2. And so there hasn't been any drawn match. So if we see a draw today, so that will be the first time that these two teams will play out a drawn match.
And that'll be a bit of a surprise, really. We are expecting goals to come. Both teams have nothing to lose and will go for that all 3 points. And Churchill, they want to finish at least in the mid-table position, I would say, in the 6th position, as Francis Bonnet was mentioning, and 3 points will help their cause, really.
Well, as far as goals are concerned, well, Rajasthan United Football Club have scored 40 goals in all. In all means in the 23 matches that they have played. And this is, in fact, the last match for both Rajasthan United Football Club and Churchill Brothers. Rajasthan have scored 40 goals in the 23 outings, but they have conceded many more, 56 in all, so they have a minus 16 in that count. And this is their 12th away match, the last away match. And they have played 11 away matches. Not much to be proud of because they have won only 2, they've drawn 3 and they lost 6. And in that goal count as well, there is a minus 16 because they have scored 16, they have conceded 32.
These are stats which will be in the minds of the coaches especially, and they would like to better their records in that terms and just make sure that they finish on a high. They won the clean sheet, I'm sure, along with scoring some goals and winning the match, and they would want to improve on little aspects of the game, the one-on-ones, the little moves they have practiced and trained for to execute them on the pitch, and the other things which haven't gone right, reduce the mistakes, less of giving away possession to opponents easily. These are things they would work upon, I'm sure, and want to display some quality on pitch.
Yes, as far as this season is concerned, well, Churchill Brothers have a better stat because they have played 23 matches. They've won 8, they've drawn 6 and they've lost 9. Not much to boast of, but just a bit better than Rajasthan United. So these are the two teams making it to the ground for the final time in this season of I-League. And hopefully, as Bhasha was saying, they will try to end things on a high note, winning not only the match but also 3 important points. This is the 12th home match for Churchill Brothers. They've won 5 home matches so far. They've drawn in 2, they've lost 4, and they have scored 18 goals playing at home and conceded 11.
Well, we'll find out what they do today. This is important for the rich history too, Churchill Brothers. Brief but rich, I would say. 2-time winners of the I-League. You would see the boards around the stadium, around the pitch, I would say. The pitch side has it written. And they would want to maintain their good reputation, especially at home. Finish with the name being there, the pride of Goa, as it reads on those red banners on the side.
Yes, of course. At one time, they were really not only pride of Goa, but also of Indian football. They have won the I-League in 2008 and 9, and then 12-13. But in the last few years, they were not really up to that level because last time they finished at number 6. And they can still go up to that position if they can win today's match and depend on other teams not to perform that well. So they have been number 2 in 2020-21, and that was a very hard, fought I-League battle. And the 2 captains, Martin Chavis for Churchill Brothers and Raghav Gupta for Rajasthan United. So the 2 captains shaking hands with each other and the match officials as well. Hopefully the match will be played in the right spirit of the game.
A young captain really there, Raghav Gupta. Another learning experience for him, leading the side of Rajasthan United. There's one thing about Rajasthan United, there is a surprise factor in them every time they come on pitch. You really do not know what to expect of them. Different strategies, different things tried by Pushpender Kundu. Some would question it, some would appreciate it, but he has been doing his thing with the team, and that sometimes has worked, sometimes hasn't. He was mentioning that too, but you need to be brave, and that brave approach gives you the chance to do big things in the long run. And there has been glimpses this season, a few big score lines, 4 3s and 5 4s. They have made comebacks from being down, but we'll find out what they do here. The puzzle of the league, it has somewhat been solved. The picture is clear about what the result of the puzzle is, but the last pieces to be settled. To find out where these two teams finish at the end, it is Churchill brothers who kickstart proceedings, and they'll be attacking from left to right of your screens in their familiar reds.
So the Red Machines are up against Rajasthan United. Yes, you were talking about the problems of Rajasthan United. One of those problems, of course, was the shifting of the home, venue. They've shifted it twice. This is the third venue that they have. Meanwhile, they need to defend, as Churchill brothers were the first bit of attack there, but that was a weak shot straight to the keeper, and no problem for Sachin Shah.
Sachin Shah has been another one to talk about. Even though Rajasthan didn't have the best of seasons defensively, so many goals conceded. 56, I believe, is the number, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, 56, of course. And on that count, they are in the negative, minus 16, because they scored 40.
Well, that is what says a lot about the leaky defense. But at the same time, in terms of individual performance, if you look at players, how they perform, Sachin Shah hasn't really been too bad. His shot-stopping abilities saved Rajasthan on numerous occasions.
As Churchill brothers trying to build up from the left, Ruwata passes it square. As this is Albin, the man from Ivory Coast, is marshalling the central defense there. Albin. He has Nishal Chandan alongside him. Long ball, but no takers, straight to the white shirts. Can Rajasthan get to a breakaway move? And this is a good-looking attack there from the left. That was that was Siddharth, the young man who we're talking about. Not able to go past the defense as Ogana goes for the ball, but the ball will win the race, and that will be a goal kick, is it? Or is it a corner? The first corner of the match, in fact. There was a deflection, so Ogana wins a corner for Churchill brothers. The first corner, and the third minute of the match.
Well, a sudden change in that momentum, which was generated by Richardson Denzel. And Churchill will have the first corner of the game here. And there's the boards I was talking about, 2008, 9 and 12, 13. It reads the champions of the I-League just beside that corner region. And here's a chance to deliver. Not really the best of corners.
Rather disappointing, but he'll get another one. Or is it a throw-in? It's a throw-in, in fact. Martin Chavez, and in comes the delivery. That was a teasing ball, and it could have been the first goal of the match, but just eluding the player over there. And that was Albin, the defender, going to support the strikers over there. We have seen so many tall defenders coming up front and trying to score from the set pieces. As Surajit Negi passes it back to Nam.
One interesting part from Rajasthan United and Pushpender Kundu is that they've started with only one foreigner, Richardson Denzel, up front. Even though he is enough a threat sometimes to just dribble past almost all of them. He's done so once in another of such high goal scoring fixture. Against Shillong Lechong, a solo dribble past 4-5 players to score a goal. Richardson Denzel. And they also, on bench, have just one foreigner, which is Jefferson Oliveira. So a really brave approach from Pushpender Kundu, I would say.
Yes, that's true. He's depending on the Indian talents mostly, as Nishal Chandan finds a foreigner for a pass. That's Ovin. Well, we mostly see foreigners playing as strikers and as central defenders. And that is perhaps why we're having some dearth in talents when it comes to scoring goals. And that is exactly why AIFF has made it mandatory for the state leagues not to allow any foreigners. Meanwhile, Uganda comes in. Here's a chance inside the penalty box. That's a decent cross. That could be the goal. Oh my goodness me. How did he miss that? That was from a handshaking distance. Could surely be the first goal. Could surely have been the first goal, in fact. Go there. And what a miss, Basha. Unbelievable.
I'll tell you what, he has been one of the most promising fullbacks in the last 2 seasons, but that chance was more difficult to miss than to score. That is on a plate from the left flank. Such a perfect pass. Just needed to tap it, guide it in. We would love to see another glimpse at it, but the chance is gone. But Rajasthan are creating one of their own. A header on target, but Siddharth needed to do a little better. Couldn't generate the power, and with that sort of power, difficult to beat Shubhashish Roy Chaudhary and all the way back to the Churchill defence. But what a great chance and some good football from both sides.
Yes, of course, end-to-end style. That's what we all want to see, end-to-end football. And that's Nongklo, not able to control the ball. The ball goes out of play for a throw-in favour of Churchill brothers as Sebastian. This is Stanley Fernandez. He has scored many goals. He did find Ogana there, but look at that. That was that miss. Now he was Gogo. He didn't get a touch, did he? Look at that from a different angle. Oh my goodness. Well, you said that Gogo did play as side back, and maybe that can be an excuse. Well, he said, well, I am a side back, so I was not supposed to score. That is all that he can perhaps say, because that was a golden opportunity gone a begging.
But then, yeah, indeed, that can be seen as an excuse, but at the same time, a few matches ago, he scored a spectacular goal, a powerful one from the edge of the box. Well, sometimes you would let that go as an excuse, but this one was...
Of course, jokes apart, he does have the ability to score, because we have seen a few shots taken from distance by Gogo, and he can score goals from distance. Anyway, that happens in football. He has to put it out of his head at the moment, and he needs to concentrate, and so does his team. Gogo, this is his place, right wing. This is where he's more comfortable.
Yeah, and he has been given a different role today. On pen and paper, he is the right wide midfielder. Oh, that's a giveaway. Richardson, Denzel, one-on-one against Tobin, and the ground helped a bit on that occasion for the Churchill defence. But I was talking about the formation of Churchill. There is Gogo in the right to mid-half position, but now on pitch, when you look, it seems like more of a two wing-back formation, a 3-5-2, where Rem Ruata and Gogo are out wide right, and that's a wonderful switch to Stanley.
Lovely pass, Stanley to Gogo now. Can he do something better? Lovely cross, and that was a good header, and equally well saved. Good football all round. That was a very good build-up from the right, and who else than Gogo himself was a part of that movement. He did very well to cross that to Ogana. The head was good, but just not well directed, and Sachin didn't have much to do, and he was in the right position. So entertaining football in the first 10 minutes or so. 9 minutes to be precise, as Gogo now gets the ball once again from the right. This is where he's more comfortable. Chavez is more comfortable in the left, and this is Gogo one-on-one, but Nongklo gets the better of him this time.
And as you mentioned a while ago, good football all around. Good attacking and good defending. There's the cross again. Not a bad header at all from Lu Ugana, but just couldn't direct it to the free sides, the open sides of the net. And Gogo just showing us, amongst all the negatives which he showed with that miss, that here's the positive side of Gogo. And here's another chance. Martin Chavez might be a bit too long for him, but just kept in. Oh wow, how did he control that? Martin Chavez. Another glorious opportunity off the line from Nam. And Churchill continue. It was Sebastian with the ball in. Blocked, but another attempt. Richard Costa this time. A free header. Oh, this should have been executed better by Luyugana. A more freer chance than the previous one.
Yes, of course, and Rajasthan United defenders also need to be cautious because they're allowing Ogana to get free heads, and these headers can be lethal. He has missed a couple, but maybe he can find the back of the net if he is allowed to take those headers. And having said that, Rajasthan United players did save a few. And the last a minute or two back, there was a good opportunity, and that was a good defending from Rajasthan United. Stanley to Gogo once again. Now can Churchill score? At the moment, it's all Churchill. Churchill brothers are enjoying more possession, and they're controlling the midfield. They're attacking almost at will as Martin Chavez gets the ball.
That's a wasted opportunity. Was looking for Gogo. Has the pace, but they are making use of home conditions here for the first time, I would say. Churchill brothers in a good while, but at the same time they're having a good run. 2 back-to-back wins against Strau and Aizawl, and both with 2-0 score lines. Shows that they have improved in their defense as well as attack. Martin Chavez over-eager to win the ball back there.
But the whistle was blown, so a free kick has been awarded to Rajasthan United Football Club. Well, these two teams have played each other 5 times. Once in this league itself. That was in the first leg, played on November 13, 2023, in which Rajasthan United won comfortably by a couple of goals, and Denzel was one of the scorers, apart from Chang Tae. Denzel at the moment is on the ground, but we haven't seen much of him so far. And here he is. We can see at least off the ball on the screen. He's yet to show his talent, but he is a prolific scorer, isn't he?
Of course, and Pushpinder Kundu spoke highly about him in mid-season as well, about how they found the likes of Richardson Denzel, and how he's been one of those underrated foreign stars who can really shine whenever he wants. Such quality, and he's very young too at the moment. Age is on his side if Rajasthan can hold on to him, and it'll be a very key player for them in future. But I'm sure if other teams want to bring him in, it would be a great addition for them.
Yes, surely. He's an effective player, a man who can score, so that is what you need from a striker. And we have seen so many strikers playing percentage football, not visible throughout the match, but does what he's supposed to, score goals from nowhere. Denzel is one of them. He can score, and score almost at will. He has scored 16, including a hat-trick. At the moment, it's Lunkin Kongsai for Rajasthan United. Now, Rajasthan United trying to play passes among themselves, trying to possess the ball. Now, that's not the way you can possess. Missed passes will not help you at all, as Martin Chavez now from the left. He has options. He goes towards the left. That's a delivery. That's a good header out. But danger still not averted, as Churchill brothers carry on attacking.
And look at that burst of pace from Stanley to keep it in. He's been prolific and he's been very, very keen to perform every time he stepped on the pitch. And that curves away and away from the attackers, straight to the hands of Sachin Shah. But Gogo's runs have been impressive. We have known him as a full-back, but now that he has been allowed a different role, he's making those perfect runs in the box when and how needed. Now Siddharth, Rajasthan with a few proper passes in the midfield, opening up the Churchill brothers midfield, I would say, at the moment. And there's Novin Gurung. another of those fullbacks who has been given attacking responsibilities today.
Yes, and Mohit Singh Barreto has replaced him as a right full back. So some permutation combination. Look at that possession. Churchill brothers enjoying the lion's share of possession, more than 70%. And this time it's Denzel. Can he take a shot from distance? No, he prefers a back pass instead, as Surajit Singh Negi gets the ball. Kongsai back to Negi, trying to find some option, but that was an unforced error, conceding a throw-in. And relief for the Churchill defenders. Sebastian. Now Churchill from the left. Ruata. Can he take a shot? He finds Chavez though inside the penalty box. That can be dangerous. That should be a goal. Yes, it is. It's none other than Louis Ogana who scores the first goal of the match. Or did he? The flag seems to have gone up. The referee is consulting with the assistant referee. And that has been given a goal. So Louis Ogana scores his 6th goal of the season. It's Churchill Brothers 1, Rajasthan United Football Club 0.
Combination play at its best from Churchill Brothers. And there was a big deflection on the way of that cross. They were appealing for offside. We'll surely have a look at that soon. But what a wonderful combination shown from the Churchill Brothers players. That has been coming from minute 1 of the game. This was Rem Ruata. Slight deflection onto Martin Chavez, and there's the header on to Louis Ogana. And it was almost served on a plate, and this angle will tell us better if he was offside or not. But the reason is there was a header from the defender, hence he anyway would have been getting the goal.
And a lovely goal, equally beautiful celebration there from Ogana. So at the moment Churchill Brothers are attacking. They have another corner now. Can they double the lead from this corner? Rajasthan defenders need to regroup. They can't afford to concede another early goal in this match. And Ruata will be taking the corner, and he will be swinging it in. Let's see whether Churchill can find the second one. No. A very disappointing corner. So, nothing coming off that. Look at the goal once again. Ruata, that was Chavez. There was a deflection, and the goal scored by Ogana. Louis Ogana scoring 6 goals in the season. That's quite impressive, isn't it?
Indeed. And some impressive work from the camera team too. All the angles brought in and just helps us understand the move and the goal better and just enjoy every possible side of that goal. Novin pokes it forward. Richardson, Denzel on the bounce. Right idea. Just off target. And that is where he can certainly come alive into the game, but have to praise Novin Kurung for spotting that pass. That is what experience does to you. Playing very, very high up on the field. Haven't really seen him play that role, but he sure has done that in practice or so. I would surely love to know more from him later.
As Martin Chavez, the man who assisted in the first goal of the match, he did get a loose ball and he pounced on that. And Chavez is known for that, to make the most of opportunities that come his way. He's done exactly that as Suraj Negi. He tries to find Denzel over there. Richardson Denzel, the man from Ghana, has been heavily outnumbered in most of the times today, but he does have the ability to score. He has scored against the same opponent in the match they last played each other. That was in the first leg of this season's I-League, where Rajasthan United won by a couple of goals. 2-0 was the result. But prior to that, in the last year's I-League, the last match was won handsomely by Churchill brothers, and they routed Rajasthan United 5-0. Can they emulate themselves today? Already, Churchill brothers are up by a goal.
There were different scorers on that game who were not available today for Churchill brothers, I believe. But for Rajasthan United in that 2-0, there were two scorers who are still in the squad. One of them is not with the team today, which is Changte Chungnunga. But the one who is there is Richardson Denzel. But Churchill are on attack again. Remruata from the left. Missed by everyone, but Stanley is there, likes to punch. It does go for power. Strong hands from Sachin Jha. The angle was anyway difficult for him.
That was a very good move there, but everybody missing there. So Rajasthan United defenders need to regroup. They're allowing the ball to pass through them. Lucky there. The angle was too wide, and the goalkeeper was stationed in the right place, manning the near post. But he has defended well, but conceded a corner, and it's Martin Chavez this time who will be taking the corner for Churchill brothers. And in comes the delivery, headed away. Another delivery inside the penalty box. Once again, another header, but it will come to another red shirt. So it's all Churchill brothers at the moment at the Tilak Maidan. Another teasing ball, but just too long there.
Sometimes puts a question mark towards us if he's a striker or a centre back, Aubin.
Yeah.
It was the corner, which is why he came up, of course. And here's Go Cookie in the midfield. Another of those Indian youngsters who Pushpender Kundu highly rates. And has come in from Sudeva Delhi, who was playing with them last season. And here's Siddharth against Nishchal. Nishchal is also another one of them coming from Sudeva. There has been a good few from Sudeva. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Verito! There was a deflection on the way, but not afraid to shoot. And a corner eventually for Rajasthan United.
So that was shot number 3 from Rajasthan United, but Churchill brothers have taken 6 shots in all, and this is, however, the first corner for Rajasthan United. Churchill brothers got 3. Rajasthan getting the first one. Can they make the most of it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white shirts inside the penalty box. In comes the delivery, and that was a chance there. Very weak shot. No problem for Subhashish Rajchaudhary.
And that was Go Cookie. Should have done better. But Churchill quickly on the break. Appeals for handball not given. Martin Chavez. Stanley. Both of them very intelligent. And very much the footballing brain on pitch for Churchill. Here's Stanley. Finds Gogo on the right hand side. Very physical presence. Drives in across. And look at that. Look at the eagerness to steal it back. And Go just keeps it in. Well, not really. Throw in for Churchill brothers. Taken as well.
Sebastian with a cross, and Ogana this time heavily outnumbered, and the two central defenders of Rajasthan United, Amritpal and Nam, doing well this time to deny Ogama, Louis Ogana the shot. He has already scored 6 goals. He has scored 1 today. Louis Ogana, prolific scorer, and is not very new in Indian football. He has been for some time playing for different teams. And this is another foreign recruit, Ivory from Ivory Coast, that is Obian. Go now. Another teasing ball. And Uganda this time not getting the ball. Another shot comes in. Go with the shot. It should be number 2. Yes, it is. Finally, it seemed to be quite easy there. Richard Costa finds the back of the net. So another goal, and Churchill brothers double their lead with Richard Costa scoring the second goal.
Wonderful. This is wonderful football from Churchill brothers. Where was this all season long? 2 goals scored in back-to-back 3 matches, and Gogo just coming up with answers of that missed opportunity at start. Been on fire ever since. Look at that cross initially. Was on a plate again, and then on the second opportunity just made sure he heads it back to perfection. There's the chance, the 2 wing-backs combining, and this time it was Rahul Raju lobbing a ball forward. Cushioned header, so accurate from Gogo, and a fine finish from Richard Costa.
Yes, of course, and look at that. Gogo, in fact, placing that. And there was nothing that Richard Costa could have done except scoring. And Gogo just stretching his hands as if saying, come on, what more could I have done for you? Another cross, but this time it's just a bit long and wide. So Rajasthan United defends all over the place at the moment, so they need to regroup, they need to rethink their strategy as well.
And there's the goal again. Just making the run in the right time. And Richard Costa as well, just spotting the gap and running between the defenders to find the second of the night for Churchill brothers. And 2-0 is now a familiar score line for them. They would want to maintain the clean sheet, and there's plenty of time to score more. But then, history says, in terms of this season itself, do not write off Rajasthan United. They know how to come back in matches. Oh, that's a giveaway though. And is that the start of a comeback? Richardson Denzel tried to accelerate, but again, not really having that freedom in the defense. They will have it back. Some quick attacks from Rajasthan. Nothing given.
Well, that touch was just a bit too heavy from Denzel, but Uganda this time finds Sternly Fernandez. That's a shot! Oh dear. That was going like a rocket. Just missing the target though. Yes, you were talking about Rajasthan United coming back. So this is Sternly Fernandez's second shot, but not on target. Look at that. Lovely pass. He had all the time in the world, but his body was not in the right position, not behind the ball on that occasion. So he could not get the direction right. Coming back to the fight backs of Rajasthan United, well, they did it miraculously well against Shillong Lajong when after 90 minutes they were trailing by 2 goals. 2-4 was the score at that time, and then 2 goals came in added time. Can you believe it? Denzel scored 1, and then Changte scored another. At the moment, though, they need to defend as another shot there from Martin Chavez. Well saved by the keeper at the cost of another corner.
And the Goan fans, the Churchill brothers fans, will be wondering that where did you keep this football hidden throughout the season? This is wonderful to watch. 4th corner, and Martin Chavez will be swinging it in. There's a bit of wind at the Tilak Maidan. That is the reason some of those corners went here and there, but Martin Chavez knows how to use that. And now Richardson Denzel is all alone, but Kenny to something out of the box. He was thinking of that. It doesn't quite manage it, but it wins a free kick for Rajasthan United. Such good close control from Richardson Denzel. 3rd foul from Churchill. they're doing everything possible to make sure the score line is massively in their favor.
Churchill brothers did have a big win that I was talking about last season. The last match between these two teams was won by Churchill brothers by a big margin. 5-0 was the score. Can they repeat such a feat today as Ogana tries to find his teammate, but at the moment it's Denzel once again. This is a good-looking pass to the right. Can Rajasthan United come back with one? No, there's a big man, Obin, stationed himself. That was Ruata. And this can be dangerous. The keeper coming out in time. Subhashish. He has all the experience and is trying to say something, a thing or two to his players as Gogo now comes in. Another attack from Churchill brothers.
It's the two goalkeepers coming into play in back-to-back occasions. Sachin Jha with that save, and then now Subhashish just stepping up at the right moment. Here's when Ruata finds Rahul Raju. And Churchill brothers looking to create more opportunities with those quick exchanges. Martin Chavez trying to latch onto it, very clever. Still on the ball, but three players blocking him. Louis Ogana. Oh, there were players in front of him, but still tried his luck. Churchill have continuous possession. 10 shots in just half an hour of the game from Churchill brothers. And now Gogo turned a proper winger today with those tricks and skills coming in.
Yes, even if he plays as a side back, he has a knack of coming up in those overlaps. So nothing new for Gogo. As this time, attack is initiated from the left. In comes the delivery. Not a very good clearance there from Nam. Lucky there was no one from Churchill brothers. This time the flag goes up and a free kick has been considered by Sebastian. An early change there for Rajasthan. Well, I was talking about rethinking the strategy. The coach has come up with a change straight away. Nauba is a new man.
Nauba Matei, he has generated a habit of scoring goals, and it is Siddharth who has been sacrificed. Well, not every day is a good day in office. He'll want to move on with that, but need a change for Rajasthan United. Pushpender Kundu has seen something that needs to be changed, and he has done that. Another attack meanwhile from Churchill. And Rahul Raju thinking a little too extra, and even Martin Chavez couldn't read that pass. A goal kick for Rajasthan United. And we'll look at that goal again. Rahul Raju with the delivery towards Gogo, who just cushions it back towards Richard Costa. Not much to do but hit the target. And that is what you want your strikers and attackers to do at times. No need of the wonderful turn, and now Richardson Denzel was thinking of a shot from the moment it got to him. And with a solid block on the way. But how about that from Novin Gurung?
Well, very good control, but well, I believe Denzel could have done better. He had support towards his right, but whenever he's getting the ball, he seems to be trying to score himself. Well, it's true that he is a prolific scorer and the second highest scorer of the season so far, scoring 16 goals. Just second to Alex Sanchez of Gokulam, who has scored 18 so far. A teasing ball inside a penalty box. And not getting the ball this time. Very well controlled there from the Churchill defenders.
Here's Nauba. This time he gets onto the ball but gives it away. And look at the way Martin Chavez and Louis Ogana go for more. They want more goals. If they can make it 3 before half time, it'll be a contest very, very one-sided at the moment. At least the moment they move on to the break. Oh, wonderfully done by Louis Ogana. Martin Chavez looking for an assist. Once again, could have tried to shoot. Here's the curl on him. And now Richardson Denzel finds a bit of space. Not really too many options with him. Very difficult on that occasion. Here's Novin. Forced to play back.
Yeah, that has been a problem with Richardson Denzel. He has always been outnumbered heavily. At least 2 or 3 defenders are always there. And look at that ball possession. 67% for Churchill Brothers, 33 for Rajasthan United. And that speaks volumes of the domination of the Goa team as Louis Ogana comes deep inside his own territory, loses out. Now this can be dangerous as Navin Karoon gets the ball. Now this is space there. And that was Raghav Gupta, the captain of the day, taking a shot from distance, and he will get a corner for his team. Subhashish Chaudhary has made a decent save but has conceded a corner, so that will be the second corner for Rajasthan United. And Raghav Gupta, the man who played for ATK B team, and then he went on to play for Aryan, a very old team in Kolkata, Lone Star Kashmir and Real Kashmir. He hails from Kashmir, in fact, Raghav Gupta. And in comes the corner, dealt with easily without any fuss, and that will be another throw-in, this time for Rajasthan.
Here's Ferrito on the ball with a step over. Strong defending from Nishchal Chandan. We have talked about the attacking qualities of Ruata right now. Oh, that's a late challenge and a heavy one. Might be a card as well. And straight to the pocket. The yellow is out. And Amritpal Singh, a bit naughty on that occasion. Up in attack, and I would say, and I was talking about the defense of Churchill a moment ago. We have talked a lot about their attacks. 2 minutes added on meanwhile, but the defense has been very, very solid with Aubin and Nishchal Chandan, and even the fullbacks are doing so well silently, Sebastian and Rem Ruata.
Yes, that's true, and they have kept Denzel at bay, at least in the first 45 minutes. Well, we have come to the end of the first 45 minutes, but as a couple of minutes have been added by the fourth official, the first half action is still on. And can we see some more goals here? Gogo. He is crossed to the left and is really playing like an attacking player today. Although he's missed a sitter in the very first instance when Churchill Brothers got a chance to score. But then he has made it for that mistake, by playing very well with some impressive passes and 1 assist. So that was how the only card has been shown today. Gogo. This is the man whom we are talking about. He has been very impressive after that blemish. Well, if he's attacking, he can also defend. And he's just kept the ball out. So it's up to Raghav Gupta, the captain. Now he leaves the ball to Nam. Rather, it's Surajit Singh Negi, the left full back of Rajasthan. Denzel, can he get it? Very well defended. Well, is it? Well, Aubin still controlling, and he finds Subhashish Chaudhary. So no problem for Churchill Brothers. Maybe this is the last bit of action we're seeing before the half-time break.
Here's Gogo. Oh, wonderfully done. Can he get it back? Not really. good recovery from Novin. He has also been one of those positive performers of the half. Where the half has gone in favor of Churchill Brothers. 2-0 at half-time, and 45 more minutes to come. And so far it has been a way stronger performance from Churchill Brothers to maintain the lead and also create numerous chances. We'll soon see the stats. There's been plenty of shots coming in. Rem Ruata, another of those top performers, I would say. But they've played as a team, Churchill Brothers, and that is why they have got the score line in their favor. 64% ball possession, massive to 36 of Rajasthan United. 12 shots to 6 of Rajasthan. 6 shots on target to 3. Almost half and double if you see those numbers. 4 corners to 2 from Rajasthan as well. And the goals 2-0 in favor of Churchill Brothers.
Yes, absolutely. The score reflecting the stats. It's double, as Bhashar is saying. Look at those shots. Ogana 5, Gogo 2, Martin Chavez 2, Stanley Fernandez 2, and Richard Costa 1. So those are the 2 red dots. So 1 shot finding the back of the net from Ogana, and another header from Richard Costa finding the back of the net. So these are the shots from Rajasthan United Football Club.
Well, the 6 shots there from Siddharth Amrit, Denzel Raghav and Verito. With the fouls, 5 from Churchill Brothers, Coco, Martin Chavez, Rahul Raju, Sebastian and Stanley with their names on the chart once. And 2 fouls from Rajasthan United, Amritpal and Novin Gurung with their names once on the chart. But not too much to do for Rajasthan United. They would want to do more in the second half, but we'll soon see the highlights of the first 45 minutes. A storm of attacks from Churchill Brothers.
Yes, Churchill Brothers did dominate in the first half, and that reflected in the scorecard as well. Churchill Brothers 2, Rajasthan United Football Club 0. So these are the highlights of the first half, and this happens to be the first goal. A bit of deflection, and then Louis Ogana finishing it off in style. He scores his 6th goal of the season, and the 6th assist comes from Martin Chavez, the man from Uruguay, who himself played for Rajasthan United previously. So he's playing pretty well against his old team. Look at that again. That header cost his team dearly, in fact. Otherwise it could have been offside. And the referee did consult the assistant before blowing the whistle for the goal. We don't have the VAR, maybe, Bashar? We will have VAR maybe in the next season. And this is the second goal. All too easy for Richard Costa. What a setup, and what a lovely header from Gogo. Look at that. He sets it up for Richard Costa and stretches his hand and says, well, what else can I do for you?
Just a thank you is what he says. Or rather what he gets in return, I would say. He just knows what he's doing. So perfectly done. But this ball has to be praised too from Rahul Raju. Just sees the defense fooled totally with that. But these are the 2 goals in the first half that separates the 2 sides, and 2 big goals. Back-to-back 2-0 score lines for Churchill Brothers, and they are already 2-0 up here today against Rajasthan. At half-time, it's Churchill Brothers 2, Rajasthan United 0. Will return after a very short break. Stay tuned, as 45 more minutes to play here in match number 151.
ಇವನ್ ಕೇಳು ಒಂದು ನಂಬರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಕೇಳವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡವ್ರಲ್ಲ ಜ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು.
So the final 3/4 of an hour for Churchill Brothers Football Club Goa and Rajasthan United Football Club in this season of I-League. This is the final match and the final half. Churchill Brothers are up in this match by a couple of goals. The first goal came from Louis Ogana and the second from Richard Costa. Can Rajasthan United come back in the match? Can Churchill Brothers score more and make it big? We have to wait for another 45 minutes. So this is the Rajasthan team in the customary huddle. They will have a thing or two to prove. And they know how to come back in the match because they have done it in the past. And the most spectacular comeback was against Shillong Lajong in that 4-all draw. That was a thrilling match where Rajasthan United were trailing 2-4 after 90 minutes, and in added time they scored as many as 2 goals. One was scored by Denzel, who is on the pitch at the moment. He is still to score in this match. He has already scored 16 times in this season. Can he score a couple more? And everything is set here at the Tilak Maidan for the final half. And here we go. The second half begins. Churchill Brothers in all red are playing from right to left, and Rajasthan United from left to right. This is the score then at the beginning of the second half. It's 2-0 in favour of Churchill Brothers. And alongside me, I have Basha Ghosh. Basha, welcome back. And meanwhile, Louis Ogana, he is about to score the third goal, and he does. So it's 3-0 for Churchill Brothers. Ogana scores his second of the match and his 7th in the season.
Welcome to the second half, ladies and gentlemen. It's Churchill Brothers with the third goal. Welcome you all. And that is probably the worst start for Rajasthan United. But Louis Ogana, once again, proving a point. We were talking about the golden boot race for Richardson Denzel. But Louis Ogana has other plans. He wants all the goals today. Martin Chavez with a little flick over the defense. Enough for the big man. It is 3-0 already. And once again, look at that. Beating the defender is so easy. And if that goal... That was a very, very perfect finish on that top corner. But if that goal has to be given credits, at least a part of it goes to that brilliant pass from the captain, Martin Chavez.
Yes, Martin Chavez is yet to score in this match, but he has played his part and is always very comfortable playing from the left, and he has shown that today as well. And he has come up with 2 assists in the 3 goals that have been scored. So it's Churchill Brothers 3 at the moment, Rajasthan United 0. Churchill Brothers have won it big in the last season, the last encounter between these two teams. They have won that match by 5 goals to 0. Emmanuel scored a couple, Abdullah Sane scored a couple, and Anil Ramagaonka scored 1. He is in the team, not in the first 11 though. As Ruata finds Chavez, attack from the left. Chavez still controls, finds Ruata. Can he keep the ball in? No, he can't. So that will be a throw-in for Rajasthan United. As Basha was saying, a worst possible start of a half. Within a few seconds, Rajasthan United conceded the third goal. Can they come back from here, or will the floodgates open? Ghana once again from none other than Chavez. Back to Chavez now. He has Gogo in front. He has Ogana for support. He goes for Ruata. A long ball in. That was too long. But still, Churchill Brothers players control. Sebastian.
Oh, just a bit sloppy there. Lost control, Stanley. But what a show from Churchill here. A dancing Martin Chavez and a clinical Uyogana. Both having the number 7 attached to them. 7 assists for Chavez, 7 goals for Uyogana. Richardson Denzel still waiting on 16, 2 behind Alex Sanchez in that golden boot race. But now Naba Matei, that's a giveaway. Almost found a pass, almost found Richardson Denzel, the danger man. Rajasthan need a goal badly at this point of time, at this moment of the game. The goal is very, very crucial to keep them in the contest. Otherwise, this will turn very one-sided. Stanley thinks of a shot from those sort of distance. Everyone having their best of days, it seems, for Churchill. That black back flick coming off well from Richard Costa. And now a cross in. Out of the danger zone. Now Bamatei. Oh, stolen back. And perfectly done too. Remruata. Teasing ball in. And how could you keep him off action? It is 4 for Churchill, the first for Gogo. And the fullbacks combine. Delightful ball in. He missed a easier one, but this time no mistake. 2 goals in both halves. And a sparkling show from Churchill Brothers at the Tilak Maidan to end the season with.
Yes, that's a dream performance for this Goa team. 2-time I-League champions. And they are playing one of the best matches of the season. Maybe just a bit too late, but then that is lovely. Gogo, after an assist, finds a goal. That was a lovely tackle there from Ruata, and what a teasing ball. Gogo following that, and following that from the third zone. And that is the place which sometimes seems to be a blind spot for the defenders and the goalkeeper. Rajasthan back in attack, but nothing coming of that either. So Churchill Brothers have already scored 4. Their highest goal scoring against Rajasthan came last year in January 2023 when they routed Rajasthan 5-0. Meanwhile, a change for Churchill Brothers.
It is Alan Colasso who comes in for Rahul Raju. So a bit of alterations, a bit of testing the bench and giving game time to the young guns. There are the likes of Trijoy Dias and Silo as well. Lunmin Len Haukip. All of them very capable to come on. And the ones not needed yet, Emmanuel Kofi, Abdul Karim Sam and Chika. They are all 3 on the bench. Imagine doing this without them being on the pitch. Gogo, he's come to the left. Quick release. Tried to be clever, Martin Chavez, but just couldn't get it through to Uyogana.
So almost a similar back heel there for Rajasthan. And now the white shirts are coming in attack. Verito with the overlap. In comes the cross. And Denzel not able to find the back of the net. In fact, not able to get that shot right. Back to Verito. All by himself. And that's a good ball in. Another cross. Just a bit wide. But Gurung will control. Finds Surajit. The ball comes in, but finds none other than the Churchill defender. Meanwhile, Martin Chavez not able to get the ball though. That's well covered. Not really. as Gogo finds Ogana. Oh dear, could have been another one. So whenever the red shirts are coming in attack, they are proving to be very threatening.
And that could have been a replication of last year's scoreline with 30 minutes to play, more than 30. There's plenty left yet. There's already seeming to be a long night for Rajasthan United. Raghav Gupta, oh, that is a wonderful pass towards Novin, who's playing left wing right now. Just stuck under. I just couldn't find that pass properly. They're going more aggressive right now. But that aggression can be costly at the back. They're pushing numbers forward, Rajasthan United. But at the same time, the defense needs to be careful.
Yes, they need to come back to defend as well, because they can't keep the likes of Ogana and Martin Chavez and Gogoi unmarked. Rajasthan United are playing their last match and the last away match, 12th away match, and they've won only 2 away matches so far. So not a very good record, as Nischal Chandan finds keeper Subhashish Roy Chaudhary. Very experienced, one of the most experienced players in Indian football at the moment. He played for almost all the leading clubs of India, starting from East Bengal to ATK, to Tempo, Mahindra United, Kerala Blasters, Northeast United, and here he is with the ball once again. He finds the much younger Nischal Chandan. Now they can afford to do that. Play back passes and then go for sudden attack. And this is the man who has been spearheading the attack from the left, Martin Chavez. Not able to keep the ball in play this time though. And another change. Tomar. Double change in fact. 23 and 40 for Rajasthan United. So the coach is trying everything. So Zoma is coming out. Nam is coming out as well.
Well, 2 attackers added, a midfielder and an attacker added in place of a centre back and a central midfielder. They're increasing the number of attackers at 4-0. Of course, they do not have anything to lose, but not sure if that will be costly for them. Anyway, a gamble made by Pushpender Kundu. We'll find out if that gamble pays off. He's everywhere right now. Gogo finds Martin Chavez again. A layoff. It was for a shot, but stolen back. A lovely control. And Rajasthan might be on the break. Asking a bit too much maybe of Naba Mitei. A great defensive work from Nischal Chandan. Look at the acceleration, but a quick start here. Substitutes combining corner 1.
So a corner for Rajasthan United. This is the 3rd corner for Rajasthan, the first one in the second half. And this is how they conceded the last goal, the 4th one. A teasing ball for Gogo, and the goalkeeper horribly out of position, almost nowhere. Just running from this end to that, as Raghav Gupta, the captain, will be taking the corner. Can Rajasthan find something from here? Well, they did find the ball inside the opposition penalty box, but could not make the most of it. Another shot comes in from Raghav, but That's nowhere near the target. Sailing over the crossbar. Well, for a goal kick. Well, had it been cricket, I could have said sailing over for a 6. But well, it's not about sixes scored, it's about goals. But Churchill brothers will definitely try to seek that 6 mark. 6 goals. Can they score 6 goals today and better their own performance against Rajasthan? Well, we have to wait and see. Here is a chance for Stanley Fernandez, all by himself. Still goes on Stanley. Will he take a shot? He does, but another 6 of another cricketing 6. But that will not help his team to score 6 goals. Already they have scored 4. They are looking for the 5th one, and Rajasthan are looking to decrease that lead, that margin.
Could have left that for Alan Colassa to shoot. He was in a better position and situation. But talking about 6s, the defense of Rajasthan United surely in 6s and 7s. And I believe Novin Gurung will be brought down as a defensive player right now, given that they've taken off Nam. So as I can see already, Amrit Pal and Surajit might play the centre backs with Novin and Verito out wide. We'll still wait to see further, or maybe Novin can slot in that centre back role too. Right now that is the case. Novin and Amrit Pal down the centre. Raghav Gupta, the captain, needs to step up a bit. Hasn't got too much to show. Had a shot in the first half, which was a little bit troublesome for Shubhashish, but not too much. They want to take the throw in quickly. 62% ball possession for Churchill brothers, and a change coming in. Oh well. It is Shubhashish Roy Chaudhary who has been taken off. And in comes Shubhajit Bhattacharjee. That is not a change we see often. Not sure if there was injuries, so maybe a matter of providing game time to the youngster.
Yes, maybe. Shubhajit coming in place of Shubhashish. Verito with that cross, and Denzel once again heavily outnumbered, and Harsh Tomar was also there. Not getting the ball, the white shirts. Raghav Gupta now controls, manages to find Amrit Pal. Back to Raghav, but Martin Chavez is on the ball right now. Raghav doing well there. This is a good move, but not finding dividend as Stanley Fernandez finds Ogana. And this can be another shot, well blocked there. Martin Chavez inside the penalty box, losing the ball, and Verita now back in attack, and he will win a free kick for that.
That on any other day could have been a yellow for Martin Chavez. He lost possession there in attack and was trying to track back. He knows what he was doing, just stopped the attack almost as if taking one for the team. But at the same time, because the situation of the match is so, you wouldn't see those cards flying. But there's the Rajasthan United bench. Very, very disappointed, I would say, by this performance so far. But they still have time, around 27.5 minutes to try and get back in this one. Even one goal will at least open a portal of hope for them. Amrit Pal moving forward, Surajit rather, and has given it back. Hands used and free kick given, and that is generally the story in football, to not use your hands.
Yes, that's right. And at the moment, Rajasthan trying to get something back in terms of possession, in terms of goals. It's a free kick quickly taken by the new goalkeeper. Shubhajit, he finds Gogo. The whistle has blown against Gogo though. Free kick quickly taken. Well, Bhashar, it's very important for goalkeepers to take those shots or volleys and find those throws, because we know that goalkeepers are the last line of defense, but they are also the first line of attack. And Padam Chetri of Modern Sporting has shown that. We'll come to that again. And that was a shot. But straight to the keeper. So the new keeper does well with his first touch. That will boost his confidence for sure.
First test for Shubhajit Bhattacharjee. He does well, positioned well, confident collection. It will give him some confidence, but he'll have to face more such tests, I'm sure, because Rajasthan right now will come all out at them.
Just coming back to that Padam Chetri throw. In fact, Padam Chetri was an assist. Recorded his name as an assist when he took that volley and found David Lalan Sanga, who scored that all-important goal in the dying minutes of the match, which turned everything towards Modern Sporting in terms of not only the match but also the season. Can Rajasthan score from here? Oh, this is Denzel. He should score. Oh, that's a good save from the keeper. Shubhajit Bhattacharjee has proved himself worthy of coming onto the pitch and playing for his team.
Strong save, but at the same time, and Nauba, he had an entire open net gaping. Harsh has done so well to find that pass to Denzel. Wonderful save, but oh, at least should have hit the target. Nauba, he's disappointed. He's got a few goals, clutch goals in some important matches. And that was his chance again, but what a save from Shubhajit Bhattacharjee. And Harsh Tomar, since coming on, has been impressive so far. Suhail Pasha too. Another chance for Churchill. And this time Sachin Shah was out quickly.
Well, Basha, we're talking about that match when Churchill brothers scored 5 goals and won 5-0 against Rajasthan United last year. Meanwhile, it's Gogo now. He has a chance to score the 5th goal. Inside the penalty, he falls. The referee says play on though. Denzel now. All by himself. Tries to find a white shirt, but not the best of passes on this occasion.
And no look pass there after that from Remruata. Just enjoying their time, Churchill brothers. Especially Gogo and Remruata. So impressive. That will be a free kick. Verito doesn't agree. But a free kick from a very dangerous position. We'll see that again.
That is Martin Chavez. And he will be taking the free kick. He's asking for the ball. He's eager to take the free kick. He has registered his name in the list of assists, but not in the list of the scorers. So he perhaps is thinking, well, I have assisted enough. Now I need to score myself. Remember, Martin Chavez, the man from Uruguay, has scored 4 times in the season. Can he score his 5th goal of the season and the 5th goal for Churchill brothers in this match? Martin Chavez, he has support up front as well. There's a human wall. He goes all by himself but misses the target. Well, he's looking for the 5th one, and this season Churchill brothers did not score 5 goals so far. So it will be the first time if they can score number 5.
Rajasthan have scored 5 though. Is there a possibility? We'll wait. Here's Gogo. He's very much interested every time there's an attack for Churchill brothers. But they need 1 first, Rajasthan, before thinking of 5. Naba Matei has seen Denzel free. And now after long, he's got some free space. A deflection on the way, just over. And a corner for Rajasthan. Do we have some drama here in the Tilak Maidan? After Tilak Maidan, fourth shot from Richardson Denzel, and he's coming alive with the substitutes combining. And this was the no-look pass I was talking about. Lovely walk from Rem Ruata.
At the moment, Churchill brothers will need to defend as Raghav Gupta, the captain of Rajasthan United, will be taking the corner. Corner number 4 for Rajasthan United Football Club. A few tall defenders for Churchill brothers. Trying to make sure nothing comes of this order. That is not the best of corners, but the ball did find a white shirt. Another attempt, another cross. Can he get the ball there? No. Or does he hold on? Yes, and Rajasthan will get a throw-in as well. The last time Churchill brothers scored 4 goals was against Trow, and that is the only time that they scored 4 goals in this season. So this is the second time that they've scored 4 goals, 4-0. They have scored 4 against Niroka, but that was a 4-1 result. So a margin of 4 goals is the second time that they're about to get. Meanwhile, no, the margin doesn't decrease on this occasion. Can they increase it? Martin Chavez going for the ball. No, the ball goes to the keeper. So no harm done, no further damage for Rajasthan United. It's still Churchill Brothers 4, Rajasthan United Football Club 0.
But the substitutes for Rajasthan, they have surely made an impact here. They're looking a better side right now, suddenly. A solid defending from Nischal, and now he's going on the run forward. Almost steals the ball there. Has got some pace in him too, along with a header. A strong header he's got. The Churchill have it back 70 minutes into the game, 4-0. Very one-sided at the moment, but Rajasthan is slowly coming back with few attacks, especially from this side with Harsh Tomar. Denzel trying to switch it to the left. Not quite able to. And there are always a few willing runners when Churchill have the ball.
So Churchill brothers have it all very comfortable today against Rajasthan United. This is the final match for both these teams. So both these teams will be looking to end on a high note. As far as Rajasthan are concerned, well, they can't afford to think of winning this match now. It will be a miracle if they can do that. But at least they will look to score a few goals, at least 1 or 2. And bring that margin down as Gogo gets the ball from Ogana. This is a good-looking cross. Martin Chavez doesn't get it, and a hasty clearance. That will be another corner for Churchill brothers now. So not the best of clearances. It has been the story so far for Rajasthan defence, and they have conceded the 5th corner. And Stanley Fernandez will be taking the corner. In fact, Ruata has also gone to take the corner. In fact, Lal Ruata will be taking the corner. Lalrem Ruata. In comes the in-swinger, and that can be the goal. Yes, it is. It's none other than Martin Chavez, who scores goal number 5 for Churchill brothers. Well, that was what I was saying. Martin Chavez perhaps thought, well, I had made enough of assists, now I need to score. Yes, he does score, and Martin Chavez scores his 5th goal of the season. It's Churchill Brothers 5, Rajasthan United Football Club 0.
Too easy. No one marking Martin Chavez whatsoever. And what a perfect delivery from Rem Ruata. Look at the time and space allowed to Martin Chavez. Novin even pointing, what is Surajit doing there? Standing with Varito at the same position, marking Orbin. Defensive question marks to be raised 5-0, and they have reached that margin which they did last season, and that was the second leg as well, and this is the second leg too, but that was a home match for Rajasthan United.
Now that was a home match for Churchill brothers, or was it Rajasthan maybe?
Well, but a 5-0 is what
Yes, that
matters.
was a 5-0. Yes, that's what matters. Prior to that, Rajasthan United won the first leg, and that too happened this time around. Rajasthan won it 2-0. Last year, Rajasthan won it 2-1. Yellow card now for Costa. Verito just losing his cool. That's because of frustration. Now, look at the number of red shirts standing there, waiting for their turn. And there is that man who we're talking about, Abdul Karim. He will be getting in, and Pushpender Kundu is not very happy. And he has been shown a yellow as well. And he's still not very happy. He's trying to be pacified by the referee there. The fourth official also joining the discussion as Abdul Karim Sam is waiting, and so is Emmanuel, and so is Trijoy Savio Dias. And the goal scorer, Luyogana, is bidding adieu for the final time in this I-League. And he will be substituted by Abdul Karim.
Well, imagine being 5-0 up in the game, and then you have the likes of Abdul Karim Sam and Emmanuel Kofi coming on. And Gogo is done for the day. No hat-trick for Luyukana, but along with that in comes Trijoy Savio Teasa, another of those youngsters coming up from the Goa Pro League. He's performed there, and that is why he's got his opportunity here. And he's got a few seconds or minutes under his belt in the previous matches too. But today is his chance to maybe get on the score sheet as well. Throw in for Rajasthan United, a quarter of an hour remaining here. Do we have more goals in this contest? Takes it to the corner flag. It'll be a throw in there. Harsh, not really well collected. A chance to go on the break again. This can be worse, but thankfully not. Raghav Gupta, he was thinking of a shot, I'm sure. Not got that freedom to do so. Denzel amidst the crowd, just caught in the red numbers there. And that'll be a throw in for Rajasthan again. They have back possession.
It's Verito. He is going for a few overlaps, but his crosses did not find anyone to find the back of the net. And this is Ruata losing out. This can be dangerous. Was the tackle good? No, says the referee. Will that be a card? Yes, of course. So a card for Nischal Chandan. That was a goal-bound movement there from Verito, and that was a tackle not legitimate. Look at that. So that cost, or will that cost Churchill brothers. Can Rajasthan score a goal and bring that margin down? The captain Raghav Gupta is ready. Can Rajasthan score from here?
Raghav Gupta then. Can they at least pull one back? Went for power, headed out by Abdul Karim. And they will have a corner as well right now. And with this bigger score line, they will at least try to get one or two, which will turn out to be maybe mere consolations, if not for a miracle here. And it is Raghav Gupta who will take the corner. And here he comes with the delivery, a better one, deflected out, and the clearance might fall kindly. It didn't really fall kindly to Martin Chavez, but they've increased the intensity of attacks. Rajasthan United, it's just a wait of time to see if they can get a goal or two.
So this will be perhaps the biggest margin of victory for Churchill brothers if they can hold on to the score. They haven't scored 5 goals so far in this season. The best was 4-0 against Tidim Road Athletic Union. They scored 4 goals. 4-1 was the result against Neroka, and both were home matches. This is another home match as Richardson Denzel trying to do something. Denzel, will it take a shot from distance? Yes, he does, but once again he does not find the target. This has been the story so far, Basha. Look at that once again.
Falling a bit lonely there up front, and that is why it was a frustrated attempt. Got that little bit of space and thought of a shot instead of running forward. And, well, nothing much he can do. But Rajasthan United, Churchill brothers before this game scored only 33 goals throughout the season. And Rajasthan before this game, even including this, they have scored 40 goals this season, which is massive for a side being at 10th. And the problem is very visible that they've conceded too many. They need better defensive approach to get results. And now Bamitei releases Verito on the right, finds a quick exchange with him, tried to get it back, and they have a corner.
Raghav, will he cross? Yes, he does. No elevation. Too easy there for Obain. Martin Chavez, he comes deep inside his own territory. And the Chavez is defending, Verito is attacking. Roles reversed. And Abdul Karim Samb with his touch. Some hasty passes there. And finally, attack now from the right for Churchill brothers.
Oh, wonderfully done with that pass. And now stepping inside. Some committed defending from Novin Gurung. How many positions has he played tonight? Started on the right midfield, went on to the left midfield, played centre back, and now again a bit wide there defending. What a day he is at against all the odds, against everything going against Rajasthan United, I would say. But Novin Gurung had a very bright game individually, but it's about the team performing together in football, not always individuals. Here's a chance. Trijoy lining one up, or rather Ellen Colasso that was. But back with Churchill brothers, they continue attacking.
Martin Chavez trying to get the ball, but he can't, and this is Denzel now. 1-on-1. Will he get past Nischal Chandan? He goes wide. The angle is brought down. And Nischal Chandan with that touch, but danger still not averted. Back to Denzel. Can he turn? Yes, he does, but can't find the target once again. And that was Harsh Tomar and Denzel combining well. Showing some urgency there, Denzel. trying to pull one back at least, Rajasthan United. Meanwhile, both the players have injured themselves. Look at that again.
This was the goal from Churchill brothers. Luyu Ghana getting his second. Create a little exchange. That's how we started the second half. But there were attacks coming, and the attacks kept on coming from Churchill to make it 4-0 with Gogo flying in the way of that pass. And there was another one lying in this contest. 5-0 for Churchill brothers, and here's how no one marking Martin Chavez.
Yes, that's a third zone, and very often we see that it's the blind spot for the defenders. But in fact, on this occasion, Novin Gurung did spot Chavez, and he pointed him out and and was trying to direct someone to at least mark him, but it was it fell on deaf ears perhaps, and the shot was taken quickly, the corner, and then Martin Chavez finished it off in style without the minimum of fuss.
But I have to praise Harsh Tomar. He has been so wonderful to watch since coming on. Has been impressive to say the least. And Churchill brothers, they try again. They come for more. They are hungry today for goals, really. They want to end the game, maybe scoring more than what Rajasthan have done throughout the season. Just over. Couldn't connect it well. Trijoy came in as a substitute. But that's the game for Sachin Shah, as both teams decide to change their keepers. But along with that, Go Cookie will be taken off for Trumil Kakkar. And Anand Shah will also come in for Sachin Shah. We have seen that change before, a forced one, I believe. 5 minutes under his belt.
So double change there for Rajasthan. Sachin Jha goes out, and he makes room for Anand Shah. Well, these changes bring some change in the fortune of Rajasthan. They are trailing 0-5 at the moment. And Martin Chavez is continuously showing that urgency.
You say change in fortune, surely not in result of the match, but maybe the score line they can try. Trijoy, Sabtu Karim played for two different clubs this season itself in the I-League. Stenley trying to bring out some tricks of his bag. Allen lined one up. Not really enough from him. And now Emmanuel. 22 shots from Churchill brothers to 15 from Rajasthan United. They have stepped up in that stat a bit. Not really too much effective. Martin Chavez still effective though. Rem Ruata's crosses have been dangerous tonight, and it turns out to be dangerous once again. Trijoy from the bench to the score sheet. 6-0. What a night for Churchill brothers to end their campaign. One-way traffic at Tilak Maidan.
So finally, what the six we were talking about, 6 are on cricket and now 6 in football. Finally, Churchill brothers for the first time in the season scoring 6 goals. And the best for them was 4-0 against Trow. And look at that again, perfect header there and perfect placement.
A hat trick of assists from Remruata.
Oh, that's great for this man from Remruata, who goes for overlap for too often. And look at that again. A change in goalkeeper, but no change in fortune. He is very upset, the new goalkeeper Anand Shah. Did he get his first touch? Not perhaps. Straight away he has conceded a goal. And now almost losing out the ball. Yes, finally the ball has been lost. Nischal Chandan now. Look at the ease that the Churchill brothers defenders are enjoying as Martin Chavez now going for the shot himself. Martin Chavez still controlling and is complaining to the referee. Referee says nothing doing, carry on. Finally the ball goes out of play and the referee asking both the players to cool down. We did have a good match as far as the spirit of the game is concerned. So we hope nothing goes wrong in the dying minutes of the match. In fact, 1 minute is left in regulation time. The fourth official will add a few more minutes. As far as Rajasthan United are concerned, well, this is the third time in this season that they have conceded 6 goals. And this was the 6th that you can see. They conceded 6 goals in the match against Trinity Deccan. 1-6 was the result. They conceded 6 goals in the match against Delhi FC. 3-6 was the result as Rajasthan now trying to score at least one back. Virito. A shot but straight to the keeper. And the keeper, Shubhajit, doing everything right, putting his body behind the ball. 4 minutes have been added, so another 4 minutes for Rajasthan to find 1 goal at least, and another 4 minutes for Churchill brothers to increase the lead further.
That is some stat now, conceding 6 goals in back-to-back 3 matches. That
Yes,
cannot
that's right.
get worse for the defense.
Back-to-back matches, of course, 1-6 to Trinity Deccan, 3-6 to Delhi FC. But this is perhaps the worst result as Rajasthan did not score a single goal in the first 90 minutes. They have a knack of scoring goals in added time. They've shown that in the match against Shillong, Lajong. But this is a different ball game, completely a different story. They have been thoroughly outplayed by Churchill brothers. A red card for Trijoy. I beg your pardon, a yellow card for Trijoy. Excitement maybe getting the better in the commentary box as well.
That happens sometimes. And Navin Kurung back with him. 2.5 minutes remaining in this game of additional time too. Another giveaway sums up the night for Rajasthan. It'll be very demoralizing for them as a team to end the season with. And here's a chance for Denzel. Just couldn't race through. And look at the number of red shirts up front. Rajasthan have gone all out basically as they have nothing to lose, but they have left the defense open. Novin again stepping in. How rare to have praises as a defender in such a game where you've conceded so many. And across blocked. Virito on the overlap.
Once again, the tall man, Nischal Chandan, getting the better of Virito. Raghab. Virito loses out. Yes, Rajasthan are trying to at least pump in 1 goal. At least have some respectability in that scoreline. They have never lost a match by a margin of 6 goals, although they have conceded 6 goals in the last 2 matches as well. But nothing as bad as this. The margin is of half a dozen goals. Can that go down? Denzil. Another opportunity. Back to Denzil. He's just not able to get past the central defenders. Meanwhile, a counter-attack from Churchill brothers.
Oh, this can get worse. Abdul Karim with the ending touch to the story. 7-0. Would you believe it? And it was Stanley, the number 7, creating that opportunity. And the substitutes getting their names on the score sheet for fun right now. What a counter-attack, and Rajasthan just suffering because they have been extra brave here.
Yes, of course, nothing to lose is the story for Rajasthan United. So they are going all out and they're leaving huge amount of space behind and then unable to come back. And this is what is happening every time Rajasthan United players are going to score that at least one consolation goal. This is what happened this time as well. It's too easy for Abdul Karim's son, who scores another goal, and he scores his 5th goal as well. So that's it then, the final whistle from the referee. It has been a one-sided contest. Churchill brothers winning the match against Rajasthan United Football Club by 7-0. So this is the final scoreline, 7-0, and look at the stats. Ball possession 56-44. Rajasthan did come back with some possession, but they kept on conceding goals. 24 shots to 16, 11 shots on targets to 6, fouls 10-4, yellow cards 4-1, corners 5-7. Rajasthan United did get more corners, did get more opportunities, but in trying to create opportunities, they kept their defense open and their goal was kept ajar for the Churchill brothers footballers to pump in goals as many as 7 times. Look at the shots, 24 in all, and look at those red spots. 7 from Ogana, Gogo 4, Martin Chavez 4, Stanley Fernandez 4 as well. So a brilliant performance there from Churchill brothers.
And the 16 shots from Rajasthan, Denzil leading the chart with 7, but he hasn't got his goal. And 10 fouls from Churchill brothers. Martin Chavez, Rahul Raju with 2 fouls to their name. Costa, Gogo, Nischal and Sebastian with their names once on that chart. But of course 4 fouls from Rajasthan United, 2. 1 from Novin, 1 from Amrit Pal, 1 from Harsh Tomar and Verito once. And Churchill brothers have quite comfortably got this result. They rise to 6th with a massive 7 goals in this game, 7-0 against Rajasthan, who stay at 10th. Mohammedan, of course, without question, on top, the champions already.
So that has been the story so far in this season of I-League, and this match has been extremely lopsided in favor of Churchill brothers. Churchill brothers pumping in 7 goals in all, and let's have a look at the highlights of the day.
And that was the first goal there from the left-hand side, and Martin Chavez started providing, and soon after that they got their second goals kept coming. And this is another angle for that first goal. Rem Ruata have been so active since the first minute of the game. This was just the start of a storm here at the Tilak Maidan. And Louis Ogana got his first there, soon got his second too, but it was Gogo's assist for Richard Costa to give Churchill their second. And that expression sums it all.
Yes, of course. What more can I do? And then Gogo himself scored a goal as well. Look at Gogo asking for the ball and placing it perfectly for Richard Costa to head it in. And look at the Rajasthan defenders. They were all over the place whenever Churchill brothers came in threatening. And this was the other goal from Louis Ogana. He enjoyed today's match. He scored a brace. And the substitutes as well had their names registered. And this was how Gogo himself scored a goal. Brilliant goal. And look at that run. This was another assist from Rem Ruata. And the teasing ball falling to Gogo. And Ruata carried on assisting.
And the challenge too, very perfect before winning the ball back. Sliding into perfection and then getting the cross in to the path of approaching Gogo, who was on the right today. There were a few chances for Rajasthan, especially since Harsh Tomar and Nauba came in. This was Nauba's moment, but a wonderful save from Shubhajit Bhattacharjee, the substitute goalkeeper. And Martin Chavez, no one marking him. And if you see another angle, Novin was just pointing there. Two men moving up. And that was clever, I would say, from Nischal and Orbin, just pulling the two defenders out and just leaving Martin Chavez open. But there were more to come. And Rem Ruata with his third assist of the evening. And Trijoy from the bench came on, got his first goal in the I-League, I believe, if not mistaken. And, well, glided in to that bottom corner.
But then that was not all. There were moments to cherish for Churchill brothers. More goals. And that was a lovely Ronaldo-like celebration from Trejoy Savio Dias, the man from Goa. And then came another pass, too easy there for Abdul Karim Sam, who came as a substitute and gleefully accepted that pass from Stanley Fernandez. So it has been all Churchill brothers this evening. Rajasthan United Football Club did have a forgettable match. So Churchill brothers winning this match in style, the final match for them in the season. So that is what they wanted. If not a championship, at least a good way to sign off. They did that, and this is therefore the final score then. Churchill Brothers Football Club Goa 7, Rajasthan United Football Club 0. So that's all for today. We'll be back with a couple of days more of action-packed I-League matches. So stay tuned with us for the rest of the matches. For now, from me, Niladri Sen, my co-commentator Bhasha Ghosh, and the entire production team, thank you for joining. Goodbye and good night.